Alright, so what happens during boot camp P days? So P days is another word for processing week. So it depends. Like the real boot camp doesn't start till like a week and a half, depending on when you come in. Later when you get to boot camp. So for example, like I started boot camp June 2nd. There were some people that came into boot camp June 7th, but we graduated on the same day. And I was like, how'd you do that? And they were what's called the push division. And the push division, they cram everything in a much shorter period of time. And the normal division, we kind of have time to adjust to the things. So it's good or bad, depending on how you look at it. Like you can't really volunteer to say, hey, I want to be in a push division. So, it's kind of the luck of the draw of how you fall into things. And like the real boot camp, like week 1 of boot camp doesn't start till later after you finish processing week. And the main point of processing week that I can see, other than like, the moment of truth and the depth test, is the medical part. Medical and dental. So they check you dental wise, your wisdom teeth and all that kind of stuff, cavities. And then, as far as wisdom teeth, they bring you back on a much later day. So they have set days within boot camp for you to take care of your wisdom teeth. So if you're interested in that, link in the description down below to my video that I made previously where I talked about wisdom teeth. And also, the main thing that I can see of the main purpose of processing week is definitely the medical part, because when you get to boot camp, they're not going to, it's not like, hey, everyone drop and give me 100 push-ups or 100 sit-ups or run 10 miles. No, it's nothing like that. They want to make sure, like, physically you're A-okay, like health-wise, mental-wise, that you're completely fine, you're fit for full duty. That's the term that they're going to use, where they have a system that they follow, and they can't break that system. Okay, so the system is no one can do physical punishments until they finish processing week. Okay, no one can do physical punishments. So like my division, like there were a lot of brats, and they were always constantly talking, and we got yelled at a lot during processing week because they were just rude, right? And then after processing week was over, and we were able to get physical punishments, my RDC, my instructor, my chief, he was like, all right, now I got you. Brought out the orange card. It has all the list of physical punishments he can do. And they're like, all right, 10 push-ups, 20 push-ups. And then he was just kind of reading off the list. And then after that, everyone was like quiet, because everyone got beat down and everyone was hurt. And there's a system for that too. Like you slowly build up to the physical punishments. Like they're not going to say like, hey, first day of physical punishment, 100 push-ups. Now there's a slow and steady process. You build up slowly on the exercise list. But anyway, the main purpose of medical P days processing week is definitely the medical part. And they just do the routine checkups like you went through like MEPS. So it's nothing different. Nothing's going to really like say like, oh man, this is completely different. So it's like the normal checkup that you can expect. I can't really remember exactly everything that I did during P days because it was 9 months ago now. So, but it just stands out. I remember waiting a lot and reading my training guide because they make you wait a lot. At the same time, eating like brown bag lunches. Like you're not going to go to the galley. You're just going to stay there at medical and eat brown bag lunches, and then they just cram a lot of time into that. So that is P days, and that is what they do medical wise. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.